Some good news for the housing market to end 2025. 30-year fixed-rate mortgages falling to the lowest level of the past year. And new data shows that pending home sales in November surged, the highest amount in nearly 3 years. Does this trend continue into the new year? Are we poised for a real estate rebound? Let's bring in Kantha team founder and principal at Serhant Real Estate, Ravi Kantha. Ravi, great to have you on the show. What is your outlook for 2026?
Thank you for having me. I think one of the interesting things we have continued to see, despite fluctuations in the market at all price points nationally and some weaker activity across the country, is that the luxury market has been super resilient, right? From the momentum from 25 will continue into 26. In New York City, for example, luxury signed contracts rose 11% year over year this past month. And you see the continued demand at the high end. Major trophy sales, it feels like every 2 or 3 months we're seeing a new record set, right? There was a $60 million deal at 150 Charles. That was a downtown record. Then 80 Clarkson, which is a booming new development downtown, $129 million deal in contract there. So new development is seeing record pricing, and the Brooklyn market is tracking Manhattan on that front. Williamsburg Wharf had a recent sale at $2,300 a foot. So high net worth buyers are definitely active. And we should continue to see that trend in the luxury market across the country, you know, especially in the primary markets like New York, Miami, Los Angeles.
Well, let's stay with New York, because realtors and developers have been outspoken about New York's new mayor, Zohran Mamdani, and his plans to freeze the rent and change tax and building codes that could deter investments in New York City. You know, David Sachs posted this on X, quote, as a response to socialism, Miami will replace NYC as the finance capital, and Austin will replace SF as the tech capital. What do you make of that prediction?
I'm not a big gloom and doom, prediction on New York City is going away forever and it's never going to be the same. New York is the most resilient luxury market in the world. There's a reason that year after year it continues to see incredible investment. Now, is everyone thrilled about socialism in New York City in the mayor's office? No, but the mayor also has a pretty limited amount of power in what they can do. And I believe that New York City's luxury market will continue to thrive. Now, affordability is a major problem, though, in New York. There's 2 different markets, right? You have the rental market, which is as challenging as it's ever been for people looking for apartments. And I think you've seen mortgage rates peak over 7% earlier in the year. Now they're closer to 6%. So, that dichotomy of do I rent or do I buy, that's really tough in New York. So if Mamdani addresses affordability in an effective way by partnering with private developers, that'll be great for the city. But if we continue to freeze rent and constrain supply, obviously the result of that is the free market apartments, the stuff that's out there and available, will continue to go up in price. So that's the concern we have, is that, the luxury market in New York continues to thrive because New York is a global destination. People want to be here, and they always will be. The question is, do they want to live here full time? And how's the rental market, and how affordable is it for every tier of people that live in the city?
Well, we're going to see what his policies actually do and which one of those policies actually makes it into reality. That's the next question mark here. My thanks to Ravi Kantha.
Absolutely.
Ravi, thank you so much.